Welcome back to Tennis World Tour 2. Today we're hoping to participate in two tournaments as we've qualified for the Houston Open and Brussels tournament as well. If you're enjoying this series or any other series on the channel, don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, and a like is always helpful. Now, today we're going to start with the Houston Open. It's a two-star tournament. We're hoping for a good run of results. After that, we're looking at the Brussels tournament of tennis, another two-star tournament. And next month we've only got one tournament qualified for. We're using all the upgraded parts we brought in the last episode. Hopefully we can do well in this tournament. Our first opponent in the round of 32 is Ita Hayashi. I think I said that correctly. It's quite a bright court. I did notice that walking on. It is very, very bright. And the tail of the tape has us up 31 to 22 in ability. We all know it doesn't mean it'll be a walkover, and so it proved. We're going to pick the match up in the 9th game of the first set as we lead 5 games to 3. It's been a tough slog, and I mean it was just a really difficult match. We couldn't really gain a foothold. He held serve well, but we did manage to break a couple of times. And we're ahead. I shouldn't really be too downhearted as we're ahead. We lose the first point. It's 15 love. But yeah, although we had a massive gap on ability points according to the game, we just struggled. And I don't know whether getting used to the new racket, new parts that we upgraded last time, I don't know. It just seemed to be a bit of a struggle. Return service was okay. Our service game was appalling. And I think that's what lets us down. And we're trying to be as accurate as possible to make him run. But instead he's making us run instead. Nice return there. And that's out. Love that. 15-30. Hopefully we can close out this set. I'd rather not have to serve for this set. I'd rather, get it first time. So we need to break his serve for that. We need him to make small mistakes. That's out. 15-40. So now we've got a chance. We've got 2 set points. We need to try and hold these set points now. Trying to aim at the corners to make him run. I just couldn't get the accuracy down. That is out. That is us winning the first set. 6-3. We'll take that. Never say no to a win like that. So first set is ours. And we now need to start the second set as we mean to go on. We need to start as strongly as possible. And we start with serve. The serve has definitely gone up in speed. I just can't seem to get it angled the way I want it to go. And a lovely shot by him there across court. He had us running both side to side there. We just couldn't make it in time. And I think that's the issue. We're trying to be more accurate with our shots. Try and make him run. But generally, it's quite difficult to try and get your shots in the right place. That was a lovely backhand there. But he played it back perfectly. He's playing it across court as well. He's trying to keep us moving. Then he plays it out. Brilliant. 15-all. That was a lovely rally, and both of us were really trying hard to try and put the other at difficulty. Couldn't get to it. When we serve, it's when he returns it, we struggle with the return from serve. It's really weird. I just can't seem to be quick enough to get to it, and he does wrong foot us a few times. And again, it's now 15-40, and he has 2 break points. You can quickly see how we've started badly here. Oh, unlucky for us there. That was out. We had wrong-footed him completely. And we actually lose the first game. We're going to join it in the 4th game of the second set. We are 3 games to love down. Yeah, we struggled a lot. He broke our serve twice. Held his own. And we are now struggling to stay in the game. Lovely point by him there. We just couldn't get anywhere near it. We need to make a comeback in this game. Otherwise, this set's over very quickly, and then we've got to go on to the deciding set. We do have some lovely rallies. He is really testing us, and we're not really putting him in as much difficulty. 15 although, he plays the ball a little bit too far out. And it's point to us. Now, this has to be the deciding game. This has to be the one where we make this comeback. And I tried a different type of return there. I tried a lob return. Didn't go to plan. I know it's a stupid decision by me. And he managed to smash it. We actually missed a few smashes. He lobbed it a couple of times. And I can't, for some reason I couldn't smash it. I couldn't see where the ball was some of the time. We just couldn't smash it. And that lets us down because we then went on to lose points when we should have won them. He plays it out again though. 30 all. And we've now got a chance. It's breaking his serve is the difficult thing. We have to break the serve to stay in this. That's out. Too much power on it. 30-40. We have now got a break point. We need to capitalise on this break point now. Running backwards there. Not sure what was going on there. And he plays it out. That was his opportunity there. We actually win that one. So that is us on a comeback. Now we're going to join it. It's 6 games apiece. We're now in the tie-break. So although we did make a comeback, we were 3 games down to Love when we last looked. It's 6 all. He really held firm. We were winning one, he was winning one. We won a couple in a row. First point to us at the tie-break. Perfect. But he was a tough opponent. Although the Tower of the Tape had us ahead by 9 points, he wasn't a walkover by any means. And if we can win the tie-break, we are through to the round of 16. It was them cross-court shots of his. It was very accurate, and we just didn't have the speed to get to him. I don't know what it was. It was weird. We've struggled a little bit with speed or agility or whatever you want to call it. But we're also struggling with our service game. So we've got a couple of things we want to improve. And it's something we need to work on. I know the more we play, the more we'll get XP. And the quicker we get XP, we can level up. And we can get quicker that way and better that way. And we can buy new bits of equipment. But it is a hard pill to swallow when you are 9 ability points ahead and not massively showing it. It's 2-1 up in the tie-break so far. And again, we're just not accurate enough. I think that's the problem. We're playing it back to the middle when I want to be playing to the sides. Point to us again. 3-1. Yeah, we're trying to play it to the corners to make him run side to side. That's the whole point. We're just not accurate enough, it seems. Or we're not getting to the shot in a good time to actually be accurate. Because the more you run towards a shot, the more you're leaning when you take the shot, the less accurate it's going to be. And that's the big thing. I think we're losing accuracy because of the way we're striking the ball. And that can only be improved with time, new equipment, and practice. Really, to be honest. It's going to be practice, isn't it? So he brings the tie-break back to 3 apiece. Tie-breaks are hard. One mistake, you could lose a lot. We've still got a chance though. 3 apiece, it's not bad. We were 2 points up earlier, and that's out again by him. He's making a lot of mistakes, and that's the big thing. I think that's the one thing that's keeping us in this, is his mistakes. It's not our ability by any shot. It's his mistakes. And again, we did too far. I kind of wrong-footed me. I thought he was going to play it to the other side, played it back to where we were, and we were just too... We try and be in the centre. And that's always the plan. Be in the centre of the court and then you can get either side. We just couldn't that time. You completely wrong-footed me. It's 4-all though. Nice shot by us. And a lovely return by him. That was a lovely return by Hayashashi. I I don't pronounce that anywhere near correct. As he leaves 5-4 now in the tiebreak. That was a lovely return. I'll give him his dues. He played some lovely shots that really kept us on our toes. Nice backhand, and his return was out. 5-all. 5 apiece in the tiebreak. Now we need to hold our returnings. But we need to gain points here when he's serving. Nice backhand. He's stretching. There we go. Play across. There we go. Lovely cross court. That's what we need to do more of. He was completely off balance when he returned the ball and he couldn't get back across court. 6-5. This is for the match. Match point now. Lovely shot there. He's going to play back. Oh, just wrong-footed us completely. We played a lovely shot down the line and he wrong-footed us completely with his return. 6-all. We lost our match point. We need to gain it back. And he wrong-foots us again. He is ahead 7-6. He is now serving for the set. We need to break serve in this tie break to keep the set going. Net for the first serve. We'll take that. Can he double fault? That would be a bonus for us. Easy point. I don't think I've seen double fault from the AI yet. Which is a little bit concerning. And that's out. That is out. 7-all. We've got the point back. Perfect. We needed him not to have that set point. Right, still returning serve. Come on, we can do this. Out. That was out. Fantastic. 8-7 to us. We have got match point and we're serving for the match. It's better than receiving. In theory. We're not brilliant with our serves. Nice rally so far. He is making us run a little bit. We're not making him run. Oh, that's a nice little shot in, but it's too far out. And we win the tie-break 9-7. That gives us a total win of 6-3, 7-6 straight sets. And we should have played better. Admittedly, that was closer than it should have been. We should have played a lot better. But a win's a win. We'll take it. We're through to the round of 16. That's better than nothing. I think the one thing that helped us, as you'll see here, he had 60 unforced errors. That's what helped us. That's what helped us gain the win. We can't rely on them making the mistakes. We've got some decent winnings out of it, though. I'll take that. And in the next round, the round of 16, we're against Hayato Shimizu. I'm hoping I'm saying the name correctly. So in this match, we need to not rely on the unforced errors. We need to try and force him to make mistakes and capitalise on them, but it needs to be because of what we've done. I wouldn't say many of them 60 unforced errors were shots we did to make him struggle. And we are down in the tally of the tape, 40-31. So whereas we was 9 ability points up previously, in the previous match, we're actually down by the same amount of points in this match. That's not a good thing. I don't know how we're going to pull this out of the bag. First point to us though, we'll take that. We're serving as well. Just couldn't get near it. We disputed it only because it seemed to be further out. Although that's showing that was quite a way in. When you're trying to return the shot, it seems further out than it is. So it can be a bit difficult to tell. So I just want to dispute it. You never know. Luck could have been on our side. It wasn't. That's in a game. And his class is starting to tell. We can see how much better he is at accuracy. Power doesn't really matter so much as his accuracy that's playing or causing us a lot of issues. I just couldn't get to it. Again, I just didn't seem to have the speed or agility to get to some of his shots. And that's out by us. So he wins the first game, 15. He wins the first game. And we're going to join it now in the 6th game of the first set. And we have 5 games to love down. This is how much of a whitewash it was from him. His shots were just so on point. They were so accurate, we couldn't keep up in the slightest. So we're receiving the try and hold the set and keep the set going. At the minute, I'm not holding out much hope. And again, his 30 love up. We were nowhere near his level, and no matter how much I tried, I just couldn't get anywhere close to him. I won a few points, but nothing major, not enough to really trouble him. He was never really in danger of losing at any point in this first set. But we're doing a lovely rally here though, and he wrong-footed us. We were really keeping him on his toes there, but again, wrong foot. He's now serving for the set point. He's got 3 set points. He only needs to hold one of them. And he held the first one. So he wins the first set, 6-love. And we're going to join it at the end of the match, and just to see the score there. He wins both sets, 6-love, 6-love, and that's a straight set loss. We struggled. Let's put it that way. We just were. He was a class apart. We just were nowhere near his level. He made 8 unforced errors to have 4. Yeah, it's just so difficult. Not as much winnings this time, which is obviously down to not winning many points. But there we go. What can we do? So out in the round of 16, and we do gain 25 ranking points, and that's what we're trying to do: is rank up to go to stronger tournaments. Now, in the 2nd of July, we have a choice of 2 tournaments: the 1-star Florida Cup, which I didn't know about until we win the 2nd half of the month, or the 2-star Brussels tournament, which was the one we knew about. Qualify for both. And we had to make a choice here, considering what happened in the last match. I'm a bit uncertain whether we can compete at a 2-star tournament just yet. We need XP, we need to level up. So I thought, well actually, instead of leveling up and upgrading the racket and individual parts, maybe we should look at buying a full-on racket. Because you can buy a racket that's complete, you can't upgrade any of it. It's a one racket and that's it. Whereas we've upgraded different parts of our current racket. So the licensed rackets here, you can see the Pro Stuff 6 195. The power will go up by 12. That's a big difference in power. And all the parts you're looking at here in the frame store, you only get small increases. A lot of them we haven't unlocked yet. We need to be higher level. I just thought, well, we've got the money. We've got 11,000 credits. Why don't we have a look? It's knowing what we kind of need to improve on. Some of it I think is going to be agility. Precision maybe, I think needs to be improved. As we're just comparing the frames there. Again, it's not massive differences. I don't think the frame at this point is worth the upgrade. Later on, they get massively different compared to what we have now. But the licensed rackets, this one looks interesting. It's a +5 to precision and a +12 to power. Okay, we lose 4 agility. I don't know how much that's going to affect us. Endurance goes up by 8. The other racket that's cheaper just didn't seem to have the bonuses as much. It's the 4 agility is a worry. The backhand and serve going down by 2 and 1 respectively, not that worried about. The 40 power though, I think would be quite good. So that's what we're going to do. And out of the 2 tournaments, I decided we struggled in the 2-star tournament. Let's go. It's a free entry to the 1-star tournament. A nice win at a 1-star tournament would be a first tournament win, but also at the same time, it would give us that extra ranking points. And our first opponent is Alex Munoz. Probably saying that completely wrong. So different court this time. Not as bright, luckily. Talent Tape has us slightly ahead of 32 to 29 on ability. What can we do? We're receiving in the first game of the first set. the small difference in ability points shouldn't matter. It does depend on the equipment, I think, when it's that close. And he can play, let's put it that way. He's keeping us on our toes. He's going to play across court. We're not going to get there. Lovely shot by him. Munoz, yeah, lovely shot. I can't complain that he just got us out of position and we couldn't do anything. Our return wasn't fantastic. I'm finding with this racket, we are slower. We are a lot slower. Or so it seems. It's weird. It felt like we were slow. We do win that point. We puts it out 15-all. I'm undecided whether the racket is going to help us. I really am, because it just seems, although we have the power, not that you can use a lot of the power other than serve, as he wins. Oh, we win that point, 30-15 or 15-30 to serve. It's the agility that I think we need to work on. So maybe we may have made a bad decision here. But we are winning the first game, so we never know. If we can hold this, we'll break serve in the first one, and that's perfect. That's what we need to do. Lovely shot by him there. Wrong foots us again. We couldn't get near it. 30-all. And again, wrong foots us. 40-30. And this is where I really thought, okay, agility matters. More than we realise. Power probably doesn't, other than service. Agility is the thing we need to look to gain more of. And I think the racket was a bad decision because of that. Although he plays it out, we're going to deuce. It's 40-all. Still got a chance to break his serve here. We now just need to follow it through. Lovely shot by him there. Wrong foots us again. We were nowhere near it. Advantage to Munoz. Out by him. Perfect. Back to deuce. We'll take that. We've still got a chance. Trying to force him to make errors. We're trying to play the shots that make him run. But at the minute, I just can't seem to get a grip of the game at all. Stretch backhand there. That's never going to be a good sign. Wrong foots us again. Advantage Munoz. This isn't going well. I thought dropping down in class, going to a one-star tournament, would make life a little bit easier for us, but it's not seeming to go that way. And he wins it. That's it. So we're going to join it now in the third game. It is deuce again. He's won the first two games in a row. He kept serving, then broke our serve, and he is now serving for the set. Advantage to him. So he's got a set point. So they were fairly close games. We got him to 2-all, that kind, to deuce a couple of times. They were very close. This is a quicker, smaller tournament format. So you need to win the games, and he wins the set there. He holds set point. Yeah, because it's only 3 games to a set, well, you only get 3. You need to win quickly. You need to hold your serve and break serve. Once you break serve, it's near enough over. So first set to him, and that was a 3-love win to him. And we're going to take the first point in the next. In the second set, we're serving for the second set first game. Again, his shots are brilliant. Look at that. He had it played. We managed to recover, but he played it that we were off balance when we took the shot, which meant we couldn't recover to get across as easily. We still managed it just. He plays that out. It is 30-love. We need to pull this back. We need a very good start for the second set. Oh, lovely shot. 30-15. He has these moments of pure joy to watch. Munoz does. He plays these shots that you think are impossible, and is a joy to watch at times. 30-all. I know we shouldn't really be appreciating how good he is considering we're trying to beat him, but you can just appreciate the shots he plays. Game, we just couldn't get there. So it is 30-40. Munoz has a break point. We're trying to hold service here. Wrong foots us, but we managed to get back. We're not really making him move. And that's it. He wins the break point. And we join it in the second set for the fourth game, and we are 2-1 down. Munoz is serving for the set. If he wins this, it's over. See, this is one of the volleys that we got, and I couldn't see the ball, and then I couldn't smash it. 15 love to Munoz. We need to win this. We need to break his serve and then hold ours. That's very important now if we're going to keep going in this tournament. And like I say, it's a lower class of tournament. I did think we'd have a better chance, but we're struggling. 15-all. And I know Tanner Tape was quite close, but still, we're struggling to stay in it. Lovely shot down the line there. 30-15. That's out. He's given us a chance back in now. 30-all. We're still got a chance. Still got a chance to break his serve. It's an ace. I moved complete wrong way, so he gets an ace. It's not, I wouldn't say a deserved ace, but he's now serving for the match. We need to stop this. Net for the first serve. That's something. Come on, double fault. That'd be nice. Lovely return by us. Slightly wrong foots us. And we just nowhere near. That is the match. That is all of it. 2 Munoz. We lose in straight sets. 3 love, 3-1. Nice win by Lunes. And yeah, what can we say? We dropped a tournament star value down to 1-star tournament, thinking we had a better chance, a decent chance to have a nice run, get to the semi-finals or the final, and we struggle. A little bit of winnings, nothing fantastic. We do gain 10 more ranking points. They all start adding up, but it's not enough. We're nearly halfway through the year. We are halfway through the year. Our results so far have been massively up and down. We need to gain some rhythm. We decided to go back to our individually upgraded parts in the tennis racket as well. I felt we lacked so much agility in that last match. So although we gained the power from the racket, we lost agility, and I think that's affecting us. You can see by our previous results. Next month we have the Istanbul Invitational, so I'm hoping to put in a much better showing. It's only one tournament in that month. I was trying to see if I could change my archetype as well from precision to defence. I think once we level up, we need to put a point in defence. We've got it on precision because I thought that was important. But yeah, we're just going to go back and change our racket back to the parts that we've got brought that are upgraded, just to try and give some agility back. Yes, we'll drop the power, but at this point, I feel like agility might be more important. I was considering buying that one as well. Didn't gain agility, but gained precision. Only won 1, but it's quite difficult to tell what's really going to help your game and what isn't. I think leveling up, the XP is the better one. But yeah, I think the racket we bought as a complete racket that can't be upgraded, I think that was a mistake. I just can't see how that's going to help us. Yeah, you live and learn. We don't know until we try these things, and that's the big thing. We have to try. I was looking to see if any of the clothing gave you any boost, and it doesn't, annoyingly. But there we go. That's this week's episode done. We will see you next month for the Istanbul Invitational next Sunday. If you enjoyed the series, don't forget to subscribe. And if you enjoyed any other content on the channel, ring the bell to not miss an upload. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again very, very soon.